said it.
We're going to bring in David Cohen, features editor at Variety, to talk a little bit more about this. So we were saying for many people this was a big deal. It was sort of like trending for many people on social media because I guess it affected millions.
Well, let me just say that if Lauren ever wants to retire from TV news and do tech analysis, Lauren is exactly right. It's a shopping site. You know, this is not something that is going to interfere with people doing their workday. When Gmail goes down, that's apocalyptic. That's a big thing. Businesses are on Gmail. My business is on Gmail. Many, many are. Yeah. So this is more of an inconvenience. It does remind everybody how dependent we're getting on these cloud-based apps and services, which ultimately depend on internet infrastructure, which is not entirely reliable.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like a network could potentially go down, like a TV network eventually, as we're going to these cloud-based systems. I mean, now we're going to streaming systems, you know, HBO announcing and CBS announcing that they're going to do streaming service. So should something like that go down, then you know, it causes chaos for some people.
There is talk of the big TV networks shifting from sending signals out by satellite to sending out by fiber optic using internet protocol, and then they too might be subject to similar kind of outages.
The future is bleak. We are completely reliant. I mean, even when something like Facebook goes down, that's a big deal. But Facebook has so many different avenues that people use it for, particularly in the news business. We use a lot of Facebook. But like you mentioned earlier, this is a shopping site. But the fact that it was trending and the fact that people were so appalled that iTunes was down just shows you how much money they're raking in every single day and how many people depend on it to buy music, TV, movies. What else can you buy on iTunes? I'm not even sure.
Well, the App Store also went down, so you couldn't buy apps. Couldn't buy apps.
Couldn't buy apps. Like Angry Birds and stuff like that.
And yeah, I mean,
my God.
Dogs and cats lying together, human sacrifice.
Right.
You know, we are becoming very, very dependent on our devices, and again, on these services which are not local. You know, one of the things about Apple was they were not great believers in what they used to, you know, call dumb terminals, or you know, the netbook, the thing where there's very little computing in your device, but everything is in the cloud.
Yeah.
But the world is moving in that direction, and Apple is too, and that means that we are more and more dependent on getting our data, getting our entertainment through the cloud, through Wi-Fi, through wireless, whatever it is.
Is there any way to prepare ourselves for the next time something like this happens, like a bunker or somewhere we can go?
I think you really do need to be talking about those civil defense shelters that we had in the 50s. You know, you remember the ESPN commercials for Y2K. All the preparations you had for Y2K, bring those back.
Yes.
Nice. I'm glad we've solved this pressing issue of our day. Great. Thanks so much, David Cohen.
You can get that Taylor Swift song you've been
Thank goodness.
eyeing now. David Cohen, thank you.